Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me on this microphone at all. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, can you guys hear me? Nice crowd. Hi guys, can you hear me? I don't know if I have the microphone on the right setting. You can? You can? Okay, awesome, clutch. Yeah, sorry if this setup is a little wonky, but I'm learning very quickly what equipment I need to buy to keep doing these things. So, live here at the convention center in the ballroom. Eric Trump's about to speak soon. Very exciting. I'm trying to. Well, I guess we'll know very soon if I'm in a spot that's in the way. I'm trying to not be in the way, but I also want to find a good spot. So here we are. But you can hear me, which is good. Yeah, the crowd's really filling in. Day 2 of the convention. Talked to a lot of people today. I'm really actually tired and hungry, and I couldn't find food. But I'll find food. It'll be good. A lot of cool people. I'm just hoping if I get kicked out of this spot, maybe I'll move to the side. Hey.
What's up, my sister?
What's
How are you?
What's up?
Looking good.
You know, we're just doing a little pre-show live stream.
You are so cool. Look at this.
Thank you. Oh my God,
Crazy
this is literally the only tripod I have is this ring light.
It works though.
It works. So
I could never be this cool.
You could.
No, I don't think so.
You literally just need to buy a $100 ring light from Best Buy.
Oh my
It's
God.
the other
Look.
side. Bubble Boy's here.
He's just messing with you.
The hydrogen man is here. Do you want to pop on? No. All right. Hi. Hi, ladies. Okay. Everybody's. Hello. Everyone's. The people. Here's the thing. There's tiers for tickets here. There's like a diamond member, silver, bronze, whatever. So the diamond members all get to sit up close to the stage. All these comfy, cozy seats right here are all of you paid top dollar for tickets to this thing, which I get. And there's the other media guy. And then here's and then everybody else sits behind them, right? So anyway, I'm trying to not encroach on the diamond members area. I don't think I am. I think I'm in a decent spot right now. Competing media. Wow, this almost looks legitimate. This is so funny. It's so funny that I'm doing this. All right. Yeah. Just trying to look legitimate. All right. So you can see the stage. I'm not encroaching on the very fancy. I'm very dressed up because after this is a VIP black tie dinner to which I was not invited. It's fine. I don't have anything to wear anyway. So, wow, I'm just so glad that you guys can hear me because my other microphones I think are not working. And how amazing that I don't have to hold my own phone. Wow. I'm really crushing it, guys. All right. So, Eric Trump's going to speak. Let's see. I can see some things in here. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to
all right.
TTAC Live 2021.
All right. Anyway.
Tennessee.
Go ahead.
The best city in the country. Nashville.
How has the day been thus far? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. Okay, I heard that. I was having a little bit of a hard hearing time in one of the breakouts, so I thought maybe it was just my ears. But yeah, this has been an awesome day, and it's only going to get better.
Yes, I see some American flags. You know, I think I saw somebody wrapped in a Trump flag. Can you stand up, that person that I just saw? Oh, there you are. I'm loving that.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
I love that too. You know, I have a flag like that except it's red. My children know that I love Donald Trump so much that I think, Bryce, didn't you get me a Trump flag for Christmas? Yeah, my son. And my son just got to help pick up Eric Trump. And I wanted him to because Eric is such a good man. He's such a fine young man. And so is my son. And when I met Eric, I knew that my son needed to meet him. So they got to hang out a little bit today. Our kids are up front. I'm friends with Tiffany Trump, and today I am so honored to have her brother join us today. Ty, what would you say about Eric?
He's He's a lover of this country. He's a patriot. He loves freedom. He loves God. He loves people, and he's here to speak his heart to you tonight. So let's give Eric Trump a huge.
He loves the children. I just want to say,
He does love children.
When I met him, we spoke at the same place, September. I don't think I told him this. September 11th. I watched him with the children, and that's how you see the real heart of a person, how they treat the children. Eric loves everybody. He loves his children. He loves his wife, and it's our pleasure to welcome the amazing Eric Trump. To this
Guys, we miss you so much. Do you miss him yet? Oh man, I never thought I went all around the world. I have to say this. Yeah. Well, that took all of 12 seconds before we got the Brandon chant out there, right? By the way, that actually tells you how phony the media is. We'll get into plenty of that in a second. But these guys, they are two of the greatest fighters in the entire world. You know, I learned this very, very quickly in life that there are very few people that have true backbone, and you guys have real backbone. And we love you, and we appreciate you. And keep fighting for this country, and keep fighting for this nation. You guys are amazing people, and honestly, guys, it is an honor to be here. I'm probably going to say something tonight that I regret. You know, when you're campaigning every single day for 6 months, Larry, every single day, going town to town to town, I'm just excited to be back, and I promise you guys, we're not going anywhere. I promise you, we are not going anywhere. We've got great lives, we have great company, we have a lot of things, but the thing that we love the most, which is why we did it the first time, we love the United States of America. It's the greatest country on earth. Greatest country on earth. And these people that are running our country are absolute disasters. And by the way, that's saying it nice. There's a lot of things I just say a lot. But they are absolute disasters. You know, Charlie, that's where this whole thing started. So we did a 9/11 event together. And we started talking, and I said, I go, think back to 9/11. Everybody knows what happened that day, but think back to the days after 9/11. Every single house in this country had an American flag on it, right? You walked up and down the street, people loved law enforcement, they loved firefighters, they loved our military. You know, as we went after the Taliban, I'll never forget that. We were flying the B-52s, right? We were dropping bombs on Tora Bora, and the entire world was applauding America. They were applauding us because of our conviction, our love of country, our patriotism, our strength, our financial strength, our military strength. How the hell in 20 years does all of that disappear? Think about it today. Now let's just talk about a couple of the events from the last year. Today, literally, this year, we had a women's soccer team that went to the Olympics that the entire country rooted against. And you know why they rooted against them? Because they didn't support the flag. They didn't support America. They didn't love the Pledge of Allegiance. They didn't love our national anthem. Think about that. Think about that. Think about Major League Baseball. You had to move an incredible game from Georgia to Denver. You know why? Because the league got incredibly woke. And by doing that, they turned off all of their fans. Isn't that really amazing? And then look at Mark Cuban, what was that, 18 months ago? He says, we're not going to do, you know, the Pledge of Allegiance, and we're not going to do the national anthem, and we're not going to have any kind of overt acts of patriotic America. We're not going to do that before my basketball games in Texas. This is in Texas. How the hell do we allow that to happen in the United States of America? This, by the way, is a billionaire. His entire, everything he has in life was given to him by the greatest country in the world, but we're not going to sing the Pledge of Allegiance at a basketball game. And then You have Nike, right? You know, this is. Let's pay Colin Kaepernick millions and millions and millions of dollars every single year, all right? Tens of millions of dollars every year to go out and to kneel in front of the flag, right? Disgrace our veterans. I mean, how did we get there? How? And guys, it's exactly why my father ran for commander-in-chief of this country, because he was sick and tired of the crap. Please don't think that this is like just coincidence. If anybody believes that this isn't a true weaponization of the system, it is. This is what the left does. This is what the far left does. Look, just and line it up. Look at every system that the left have weaponized in this country. Start going through it, and then you won't believe that it's coincidence. It's absolutely their strategy. Look at media, right? The media is owned 95% by probably more than 95, it's probably 99%. Left wing. You know, in fact, they were talking about it. CNN was talking about us this morning, Charlie, and I'm not sure if you saw that. They were talking about this event and how I was coming to speak, and they were talking about you. Now, the media won't talk about 99% of them, the fact that Joe Biden literally has 250 ships outside the port of LA, and each ship has 20,000 containers on it. And that kids literally won't get presents for Christmas because there's going to be nothing on the shelves because they have no truck drivers. And the economy is, inflation's going rampant and people won't work and there's too much stimulus. And all these other problems. So they won't talk about that, but you know what they will talk about? They'll talk about the fact that you and I are here. So not the 250 ships, but they'll talk about us. So they weaponize the media. You see that every single day. Do you remember the little Russia scandal? Right? Something that I am very, very close to, and I just found this out for the first time last week. You had this guy named Michael Sussman. Has anybody heard of this guy, Michael Sussman? So I'll never forget, 2016, I got an email from the New York Times. We would like to know about this secret server that the Trump organization has with Russia. And I go, guys, we operate like hotels and golf courses and commercial buildings in New York and other places. Secret server with Russia. No, I don't think. Yes, we hear that there's a secret server in the basement of Trump Tower. Guys, now we operate like golf courses and hotels. There's no secret servers. No, we hear that you communicate directly with Alpha Bank, and Alpha Bank is very, very, very close to Vladimir Putin. I go, I don't know who Alpha Bank is, and I'm certainly not calling Vladimir Putin. I don't think he, first, I don't have his number, nor would he probably take my call, right? These guys, they literally take this, they go to the FBI, they make up this story that we have a secret server. The next day, they leak it to the press that literally the FBI is investigating us for collusion with Russia and the fact that we have ties to Russia. And then they get their buddies up on Capitol Hill. And guess what they do? They launch the Russia investigation. They put a special prosecutor in there. Now, they made up this lie. They lied to the FBI. They told their friends in the media. Guys, this is the weaponization of the system. Look what they do with social media, right? You have a man that had, first time, 65 million people vote for him. Now, the Shah, the Ayatollah, literally, all the different terrorist groups around the world, they all have Twitter accounts. They all have Facebook accounts. I mean, everybody sees this, right? Every single one of them, they have Facebook accounts. You guess who they kick off of Twitter and Facebook? They kick off Trump. And you know why they kick him off? Because they don't like his message. And what happens to Charlene? What happens to Ty? What happens to all of you? Has anybody in here noticed that you've been censored? Who's been censored in this room? Who's in Facebook jail? And they probably put you in Facebook jail because you said something that was not at all controversial. Is that right? That's amazing. People went to Facebook jail because they were helping people get out of Afghanistan because this administration is a joke, and they didn't evacuate Americans. It's really interesting. I've had 4.1 million followers on Instagram for literally the last 5 years. I haven't gained a single follower. I kind of find that a little bit funny. we didn't become at all more well-known over the last 5 years, not at all. I've had 4.1 million followers on the same platform. Same thing with Twitter. It's like, you pick up, 2,000 in the same night, you lose 2,000. It's absolutely an amazing thing. But guys, that's the second part. So they weaponize the media, they weaponize all the social platforms. If they disagree with your stance on anything, they delete that stance. Education, let's start with lower education. Look what's happening in Loudoun County right now. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. They're trying to take the Pledge of Allegiance out of school. They're trying to take the national anthem out of school. They're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to push critical race theory and all this nonsense. In one of the schools in Loudoun County, they were literally showing pornography to third graders. And this is okay because you know why? It's the left, and there are no rules for the left. There's a lot of rules for the right. In fact, you better not sneeze in the wrong direction, otherwise you're going to go to jail. But there's no rules for the left. Look at universities. Look how they weaponize the teachers. If you write a thesis paper on something that they disagree with, you know what happens? You fail. So weaponize that. Now let's look at the military. They're also weaponizing the military. Look at Millie. Yes, I would like to know more about white rage. I would like to rename every military base I have. So China this week launched an ultrasonic, hypersonic weapon that literally went around the globe several times in low Earth orbit that could carry nuclear weapons. And we, our generals, are sitting there talking about sensitivity training. Guys, I'm not even kidding. It's insane. You know the greatest meme of the entire year that happened last week, it was about 10 days ago. They had Douglas MacArthur, and they had Eisenhower, and they had all these incredible generals, Patton, who won World War II, right? And they each wore one little ribbon. And then all of a sudden they show Millie, who's out there talking about, yes, we would love to have sensitivity training. And he's got ribbons from his shoulder all the way down to his waist. And on top of Patton and Eisenhower and MacArthur, they said generals who won a war. And on top of Millie, they had generals who lost this war, and this guy's just got stuff all the way down to his belt. Why aren't we focused on winning wars anymore? And so they weaponize the media, they weaponize social media, they weaponize the military, the Department of Justice, they weaponize the FBI, they weaponize lower education, higher education. Isn't it really interesting? They certainly weaponize corporate America. I mean, look how all of us have been canceled in so many ways. I mean, I'm like the king of being canceled. We've been canceled more times than, thankfully we've got a lot of supporters out there. But guys, if anybody doesn't think that this is their form of warfare, and it's a different type of war. I'm not saying that, but this is what the Democratic Party does. This is the power grab. This is how they achieve that power grab. And guys, it's got to scare all of us. It's got to scare all of us. And when they can literally cover up the incompetence of the most incompetent president in the history of this country, the most incompetent president, isn't it amazing how every single time there's a national crisis, everybody in his cabinet disappears? So, Kamala, I don't understand this one, but Kamala, they put her in charge of the border. You know where she goes? She goes to Vietnam. Put her in charge of the border, she goes to Vietnam. I'm trying to figure that one out still. And then you have Pete Buttigieg. You have 250 ships, as I mentioned before, outside the port of LA. You know where he is? My lovely friend in pink up here said what I was thinking, but yes, he's on paternity leave. And by the way, God bless being home for your kids. Honestly, I've got a little 4-year-old and I've got a 2-year-old, and it's honestly not a knock on that. It's a knock that if you are the boss of the entire transportation system of the United States of America, and there is a catastrophe, and you can't get building materials, and you can't get toilet paper, and you can't get toys, you know what you do? You get your ass into the White House, and you get to work. So Biden and Millie, obviously the most incompetent withdrawal of a country in the history of the world. You know how my father dealt with the Taliban? This is a great, very simple story. When he first got into office, the first bomb that he dropped on the Taliban was something called a Moab. It literally took off the top of a mountain. And he went in there and he dropped it on top of a Taliban, camp, thousands of people. And congratulations, they realized that he was no longer playing, right? That America wasn't playing. He took one bomb, took off the top of the entire mountain, and people realized they weren't playing. Now all of a sudden you have Biden. Please, Mr. Taliban leader, can you please give us more time to leave the country? No. Please, we'll give you anything. No. Guys, they got $86 billion. $86 billion worth of arms, American arms, right? And I think everybody in here who are all Second Amendment fans, as I am, would know an M4 does not have an expiration date. A SAW does not have an expiration date, right? The AK-47s that these guys have been shooting for the last 70 years, 60 years, and they have been killing people around the world with those guns. And Biden gave $86 billion. Let's put that in context, right? If a nuclear aircraft carrier is about $9 billion, he effectively gave 9 nuclear aircraft carriers, equivalent, worth of arms, to a group that chants death to America, to a group that hates Christianity, to a group that won't let women go to college. This is the best we have in America? Is this really what we're doing? By the way, it really is. Honestly, it really is. Is it treason? Is it incompetence? Listen, we know this guy isn't all there, right? This guy is not working with a full deck of cards. There's no question about that. But guess where Biden is? Right, so Kamala is in Vietnam during a border crisis. You have Buttigieg, who's on paternity leave, and you know where Biden is? Biden's in Delaware. And I said this a couple nights ago on Hannity, and I got killed for it the next day. Well, your father went to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, you know why my father went to Mar-a-Lago? He had the greatest economy in the history of the country. He had the lowest unemployment. He had the lowest African-American unemployment. The terrorists were in line. North Korea was in line. China wasn't messing with us. Our manufacturing was coming back to this country. Our educational system was being fixed. It's really interesting. The border was safe. Does it infuriate anybody in this room that we're paying for a border wall that isn't getting built? Because, all these contractors, I would have done the same thing. How many miles of border wall do you want, Mr. Trump? Well, I want 500 miles. Okay, so government pays for 500 miles of border wall, then he comes and stops it. You don't think those contractors are still getting paid for a wall that's not being built? Of course they are. That doesn't matter to these people. That's just another system that they've corrupted. They've corrupted the immigration system. Make no mistake, that is a very, very, direct and planned out strategy. No different than all the other ones. They want to weaponize the border. Let in as many illegal immigrants as you want. And you know what? No vaccines, right? No, they're not asking people to get COVID tests, but they're forcing it down your throats. Isn't that kind of interesting? The same party that literally will not allow people to show an ID when they vote is making you show a vaccination card when you go into a restaurant. Why do I find that to be totally unfair? The same party that used to always talk about, it was my body, my choice. You remember this? My body, my choice. But you better get that vaccine, otherwise you're going to be fired from your job, no matter what exemption you have, no matter what you think about it. You're going to be fired from your job. I had a Secret Service agent who became a dear friend of mine who was with me for a couple of years. And he said that to me. He goes, I've been in the Secret Service for a very long time. I'm not going to give actually the number of years because I literally wouldn't want them to put this on him. And he goes, they say I either get vaccinated or I lose everything I've worked for, meaning, pension, I get fired on the spot, I'll lose my pension, I'll lose my retirement, I'll lose everything. So I've guarded the president, I've guarded the first family, I've guarded literally dignitaries around the world. I've been all over the world. I've been on Air Force One. I've got the highest clearances and everything. And they're literally going to throw me out like a dog. They are going to fire me like a dog because I just don't want to do something that the government is forcing down my throats. What is wrong with that picture? Do you remember the heroes, the healthcare workers during COVID? Thank the heroes. Everybody's collecting every N95 mask that they could find. collecting every glove that they could possibly find, and they're sending them to the healthcare workers. Now all of a sudden those same healthcare workers are getting their asses fired because they literally won't subside to a government that's telling them what to do. What's wrong with that? Guys, it's so sad. It's so sad. Military, cops. You know, with cops, frankly, I think it's also part of their strategy because they hate law enforcement. I mean, I never thought that we'd be running the 2020 political campaign against a party that was literally about defunding law enforcement in the United States of America. Like, those two issues just don't go hand in hand. They don't work together. But that's literally what the Democratic Party has become. They're the party of the illegal immigrants. They're the party of anti-law enforcement. They're the party of taking away, you know, our rights. They're the party of stripping our statues. You see this newest thing in New York where they're taking down the statue of Thomas Jefferson. Does anybody think that the reason that they want to take out George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Jefferson and so many of the great kind of historical figures in our lives is once they turn those people into martyrs, which is what they're actively trying to do, then they can start attacking the very documents that they wrote and making those documents into kind of martyr documents, which means that they get to rewrite the documents that they would like to see this country live by. It's a really scary proposition, guys. It's a really, really scary proposition. And that's why we're going to beat these guys again. I promise you. It's why we're going to beat these guys again. They've come after us in ways I could never even explain. For everything you see on TV, there's 99% more behind the scenes. And honestly, it's only caused us to want to fight harder. I wake up in the morning and we get shot with arrows. The media, justice system, everything. They attack my father every single day. They subpoena us every single day. They go after him criminally for doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, they won't touch Hunter Biden, who did crack, you know, took money out of Ukraine, took money out of China, took money out of Russia. Have emails where he's saying, can you imagine if Eric Trump had an email saying, how about you save 10% for the big guy? 10% for the big guy. Can you imagine if I had that email? I'd be in jail. DJT would be in jail. Could you imagine if I had some of the things that Hunter Biden had on his laptop, on my laptop? Guys, I'd be in jail for the rest of my life. Are you kidding me? First of all, I'd be in jail. Second of all, my father would not have been president of the command, you know, of the United States of America. He just wouldn't have. You know, but again, they attack us and they won't, and they protect them. That's the system that we live in. And guys, that's why our voices are so incredibly important. That's why I'm here today. Yeah. We love this country with everything in our soul. We love red, white, and blue. We love that flag right there. We love what this nation stands for. We live in the greatest nation in the world. And guys, we are on the right side of this fight. We are absolutely on the right side of this fight. We're on the side of God. By the way, another thing, I hate to digress for a second, but another thing that they're trying to eliminate. Let me tell you two little quick stories. The first day my father's in the White House, I'll never forget this. I'll never forget this. They kept on walking by the Christmas tree. So he gets in, you know, it's obviously, you know, it's January, the Christmas trees, etc. are still up. And he's in there and he keeps on calling the tree on the south ground of the White House a Christmas tree. And they keep on calling it a holiday tree. And he goes, guys, why are you calling it a holiday tree? Well, sir, that is our holiday tree. Guys, that's not a holiday tree. You know what that's called? It's called a Christmas tree. Call it a Christmas tree. Merry Christmas. It's a beautiful holiday that everybody enjoys. But no, yes, we must call it, let's call it a holiday bush. It's not a tree because you don't want to offend anybody. Let's call it a holiday bush. Now, guys, now they're even trying to do this nonsense you're seeing it with Halloween. We must cancel Halloween and trick-or-treating because it's not inclusive. What's not inclusive about having your kid knock on a door and get, like, awesome candy? But, guys, that's the sickness of these people. You know, these aren't These aren't complicated issues. Let Americans be Americans. Let kids be kids. Leave us the hell alone. Allow individual freedom. Honestly, that's why you guys are here. It's individual freedom. Do you want to get a vaccine? Do not. Do you want to be left alone or not? Do you want to own a firearm? But you know what? It doesn't bother me at all if somebody else that I know doesn't. I don't give a damn. If they don't want to own a firearm, I don't care, you know? I want to go to church. I believe in God. If somebody doesn't want to, fine. But just leave us alone. And I don't know why, for a party that touts my body, my choice, can they not figure out to leave people the hell alone? So guys, I promise you we're going to be back. I promise you we're going to be back. We're going to take this country back. I think every day, and we're going to need your help. Are you guys going to help? And every day that this guy, by the way, I love seeing those American flags wave. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Wave them proudly, because that's what we all stand for. Teach your kids the Pledge of Allegiance. You know, believe in red, white, and blue, because we live in the greatest country in the world, despite the fact that these animals want to try and tear it down. But guys, every single day we're going to fight. We're going to get them in 2022, and I promise you we're going to get them in 2024. So God bless this incredible state. God bless the two of you. Guys, thank you for having me. And I promise you we will return. We will return. We love you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. We love you.
Wow, that doesn't warm your heart. I don't think anything will. Thank you, Eric Trump. You're a man of honor, and we love you. We love you. We love your dad. We love your family. And we know that you love God. Thank you for everything. Everyone, stand and give him a warm thank you. Eric Trump. Eric Trump.
Give it up for Eric Trump. What an amazing guy. What an amazing patriot. What an amazing man. He loves this country. Wow.
Yeah, I'm so encouraged. I know you are too. It was so encouraging to look out to the crowd and see all those flags and all the cheers and all the love. This is what the other side fears. You. They're not after Ty and Charlene. They're not really after Eric Trump or his daddy, Donald Trump. They're after all of you. We're just standing in the way. But you know what? Together, we're standing so strong, it's not going to happen. We've already won. Thank you for coming. And Ty needs his mic. We thank you for coming. We hope you enjoyed the show.
I'll use this mic then. Yeah, thank you so much to Eric Trump. Thank you all. What a great second day. Can you try to get this mic working, guys, too? That'd be great. Great second day at the Truth About Cancer Live. And what an amazing lineup of speakers we've had. And what a great grand finale for day 2. And we still got another day tomorrow.
Yes, another day.
Yeah, so give it up for yourself, give it up for Eric Trump, give it up for United States of America. We love you. We'll see you in the morning at 8:30. God bless you all.
God bless. We love you.
Hi. Oh my God, my echo. It's finally here. Oh, I have to stand back. Wow, my thing is too high. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm gonna tag you. Bubble Boy just gifted me a water bottle. Whoa. Sorry, dealing with weird equipment here. Coming to you live from the thing. That was Eric Trump. Talking speech stuff. I just got my Echo. I got my hydrogen water container thing. It's the Echo Go hydrogen. This is a Bubble Boy is right over there and gave me this thing. So yeah, you guys should see how I have this thing rigged up. I have literally a battery, a phone battery attached to this thing, rubber banded to literally a ring light, which this phone is sitting in right now. Yeah, we're doing it my way. All right, I'm gonna walk and talk. Can I do this? Is this gonna be awkward as hell? Yep. Are people gonna look at me weird? Yep. But we're gonna give it a whirl. Okay. All right. Walking and talking. We got obviously a lot of Trump fans here. Sorry, it's okay. There's a dog here. I've seen like 2 dogs here. You guys can hear me, right? Okay. All right. Everyone's clearing out. Going to the VIP dinner, which again, your girl was not invited. Oh, Bubble Boy. Are you guys going to the VIP dinner?
Yes, we are.
Isn't that special? You know who wasn't invited to the VIP dinner? Me.
Really?
Yeah. But that's fine. I do have a dress. It's fine. I'll be sitting in my room in my dress drinking hydrogen water. That's what I'll be doing. What did you think of Eric's speech?
Amazing. He's incredible. The whole family. Here we go. The whole family's amazing. I loved what he said because it's common sense.
Yeah.
And that's what we should all be thinking about. I mean, how this craziness happens is because a lot of people sit and do nothing.
Yeah. True. Everyone's got to hit their breaking point. Yeah. That's cool. I'm just sort of lingering. Isn't this a funny setup? I have literally a rubber banded battery, but it's working. It's working. And you know what? I'll be back next time with professional equipment. Cool. It does. Yeah. Like all I needed was something to hold my phone, which this does. I just don't put this on, and then I don't need to plug into anything because this is full of juice.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's awesome.
It's pretty sweet. Cool. All right, somebody's saying that water already has hydrogen in it. I don't think you want extra.
No, that's funny. Water does not have hydrogen gas.
Okay.
Water is a liquid comprised of H2O, but when those gases, hydrogen and oxygen, combine, it creates a liquid. So you no longer have hydrogen in water, you have water. So what we're doing is we are separating a small number of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen gas. The oxygen goes out to the environment, and the hydrogen we dissolve in the water. So good question.
Obviously, not a science person in the chat. That's all right. We'll answer your dumb questions.
Not dumb. Actually, a lot of people say that. And so that's why one of the reasons we trademarked it antioxidant water, because people have that same thought, and it creates a conflict in their mind. When we say hydrogen water, they're like, wait, it's already in there. So we call it antioxidant water because hydrogen is a selective antioxidant.
Hear that? All right. I'm going to go to the lobby. Have fun tonight, guys. Toodles, you too. That was stream. What do you guys think? That's Bubble Boy. He's following me. He's following me. We're having fun. Electrocute water. That's funny. That's a funny. Hey, that guy's cool. They're talking. You know what I like about this setup? They have couches here. Like I've seen people with their little kids, like chilling in these, back here couches and stuff, which is good. I like that there's the youth is getting involved. Look, see more youth. Girls. Every time I see a little like redheaded child, I go, "Oh, that's that's my daughter. Get back here, you." All right. I'm gonna try to find some food, and maybe meet up with Miriam. And literally, I really wish you guys could see what I look like right now. I'm holding a stand-up ring light, like that's on a tripod. Literally, my phone is in the middle of the ring light. The ring light's not on, of course. And I'm walking around, and then with the phone battery rubber banded with my own hair rubber bands, tied it to this like ring light thing. I look insane, but you know what? It's worth it. It's a little funny. Oh, everyone's all dressed up in tuxes, tuxedos. How fancy. Yes, very fancy. I wonder if I could just stand here for a second and vamp. Probably not. No, let me pick up my stick and keep walking. All right, guys, look. People in tuxes. Again, do I have a dress? Of course I have a dress. I thought he was about to invite me to the dinner. Isn't that what that sounded like? It sounded like he was going to invite me. Like, usually someone goes, "Hey, do you have a dress?" And then you go, "Yeah, I do." And then the next thing that comes out of someone's mouth is, "Well, I have an extra ticket. Why don't you come to my thing?" Hi! I meant to talk to you before, but then everyone got busy, and I'm doing a little stream now because I was streaming and watching the Eric speech. You know who you look like is Bill Schultz. Do you know who Bill Schultz is?
I do not know who Bill Schultz. Tell me about him.
He's on Compound Media. He was on Fox's Red Eye for a couple years. A little bit of a degenerate, but a good guy. Anyway, you want to tell the good people of the stream who you are while you're here?
Yeah, my name is Sean Galloway, and I'm a singer-songwriter, professional here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I have been writing some freedom songs that are out in the world right now that have appeared on InfoWars and Stu Peters' show and Jane Ruby's program. There's a song out right now called Hands Off, which is all about...
Is it about Harvey Weinstein?
It could be, but it's more about keeping the jab away from these kids.
Yeah, even better.
The critical race theory and sex trafficking. You know, it's hands off. You know, we got to protect our kids more than ever right now. And so this other song I actually wrote and produced on with Jane Ruby is Just Wait. You know, come on, parents, just wait. Just protect your kids, you know, and until we know what's really in this stuff and it's really clear, you know. So I just took it upon myself to say, you know what? I have 2 little grandkids, and I really don't want them to get the jab, and I'm going to do something about it.
You look too young to be a grandfather. How did your songs get on InfoWars?
Dr. Ruby does a guest hosting there every now and again, and so she did she did 2 segments, and so we had, she put them up there on that one, and then InfoWars actually made a copy of it for themselves and put it up in their video wall as well. Oh, cool. So yeah, we probably had 600,000 views on it. It was really, and people love it. I mean, it's like some people have approached me here during the...
Are you getting recognized?
Yeah. Yeah.
How does it feel?
It's not new to me. I have...
He's a big star in Nashville. He's constantly getting noticed.
No, I don't know about that, but it's good. I mean, it's like, you know, it's purpose-driven music is basically what it is, and it's a time for artisans, you know, in all genres to stand up, and you know, we got to speak our truth and speak the truth, and it's a time where we got to step up and start singing together. I mean, our country's forgotten how to sing. You know, and when we come together and sing together, we can really make a big difference. Think about the 60s and 70s.
I mean, not me. I'm a terrible singer, but like other people that are good.
No, but I mean, just as groups singing. I mean, you would work in a group, you know.
You should hear me in the shower. You would change your mind.
So it's it's a pleasure to be here at the Truth About Cancer, and I love what the speakers have been fantastic, and there's been a lot of great factual information that's let us know even more that these jabs and the whole agenda of whatever you call this dark movement, deep state, shadow government, big tech, all of it, it's you know, it's time for us to really call out the BS.
Yeah, and I feel like, because I'm a stand-up comic, and I've been a little bit disappointed. I wish more comics would sort of come out and like sort of declare like, let's fight against this, or I'm not going to perform anywhere that indicates vaccine, like I'm doing. But do you feel like, from like a musician standpoint, do you feel that disappointment as well, or do you feel like more coming out and people are sort of activating?
People are activating. There, without a doubt, there's more and more really great music. Like I just produced a record on a guy named Paul Seals, and you can find it on YouTube, and it's called Hold the Line. Okay. And basically what's going on in Australia is just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. So, yeah, so he stood up and said, hey, I want to cut your song, and so we worked with him. But there is, again, it's like country music in Nashville anyway, as a business as a whole, it's a big business. It's, and so they're still shy to really call it out. So a lot of it is independent right now. And there's a couple of big artists that have put some stuff out that are pressing the envelope a little bit. So I'm what's the word? I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged.
Like musicians who speak out against like all this bullshit are kind of shunned by their peers and colleagues, and like, is there like a pressure to just be quiet and suck it up, and like in order to just keep your career sort of, I don't know, smoother or not make waves?
I think there's a lot of really big stars who see stuff going down, and it's like there's managements are telling them, if you make waves on that, you'll get canceled. So there's a lot of fear in speaking your truth.
It's just about, ultimately, it's like these managers don't want to lose money. They don't want to lose their cut of this person's talent. So it's ultimately like very selfish.
It is, but we're getting to the point where it's like, it's so obvious that if we don't start saying that, they're not going to have their jobs anyway, because everything will be censored, and they won't be able to play the kind of music that they want to play, So it's an exciting time for Nashville in the sense that we are a lighthouse in the world here, and there are artisans that are beginning to write songs and record songs and put them out there that are going to help the transition, And just the aspect of healing is really important too. Yeah. Songs and songs heal. And so those healing songs are going to start coming forward because people are hurting and they need something to address their heart.
You watch those videos of like the cows that like really like music, like they play music for cows and the cows like run over and then gather.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'll probably go back tonight in my hotel room and just watch those videos.
Well, one of the things that I do is I take people to swim with wild dolphins in Hawaii, and I play my guitar on the bow of the boat, and we've had like 300 of them around us at once, jumping up in the air.
You've had like a dolphin concert.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. So animals love music.
What were of all your songs, which one was the dolphins' favorite?
It was called. What's that song called? I Choose Love was one of them, and then Living Without Edges. Wow. Those are two of my songs.
Okay, cool. Those are just two of those. You don't know if those are the Dolphins' favorites, but those are two of the. That's awesome. Where can people find your music and follow you?
My website is Shawn, SHAWN, Galloway, GALLAWAY.com. Awesome. And I'm also at. I'm still using Facebook right at the moment because I use the Facebook Live for online concerts and such. But you can go to Shawn Galloway Music on Facebook. Awesome. Catch me there too.
Awesome. Great, Shawn. Nice to see you again.
Thanks so much.
I'll see you around the thing.
Cheers, everybody.
Thanks. What do you think of my setup here?
I love it.
It's pretty crazy. He's being polite. It looks like shit. All right, guys. Oh, I just want to show you guys like what this lobby looks like. It's pretty. And obviously they have these all these posters printed out of all the speakers. Look at that. Look at this. Look at everybody. And of course in that corner is Eric Trump, and then like the two founders, Ty and Charlene Bollinger, and then you can see like the posters of all the speakers. Isn't that nice? Everybody's face on the wall, in the air, hanging down, dangling. Good times. All right, I'm going to walk past the more legitimate news people. Look at that. Look at them over there. That'll be me one day with lights. and hair and a makeup team. And a seat. Wouldn't that be cool? A seat. A chair. Wait. Oh, my stupid head. I don't know where to put my dumb head. Miriam's here! Ah!
Chrissy.
Look at this. Look at my setup. It's like I don't have to hold my phone.
This is an awesome setup.
Yeah.
Is the light? Can we put the light on?
No, because it's not attached to anything. This is like literally the only thing I had that could hold my phone. So
How's
I
it
bumped into
going?
Waterboy. He gave me my Hydro Echo water thing.
So it's gonna make hydrogen
So
water. I sell hydrogen
I'm
water.
gonna go home. I'm gonna go to the hotel room and bubble my water tonight. Any update on how you're gonna break into the black tie event?
Well, I'm not gonna break in, but I need to go break into the room. I left my key in there. So I'm gonna go change.
You left your key in the room again? Oh my God! All right, mine's upstairs in the media room.
Oh wow.
Well, my stuff is up there still.
Okay.
Because I was like,
Are we live?
yeah, streaming it live. Chrissy is live. And then Frank is like engineering it from home.
Hi Frank. I hope you feel better. I
Yeah.
could look quite dark.
I know. It's
Yeah, unfortunately
I'm
I
so
left.
hungry.
I'm hungry too. My plan is to pray to God and go get dressed, and there's enough people there that know I am part of this world and belong in that room.
Yeah, and then be like, look over there, and then just like run in.
No, because that will create a scene and
All right.
further
just
make
be like,
me.
Oh yeah, I have it, and just like show your thing. And be like, oh yeah, just gesture and like walk in.
Okay, so we have
Oh,
to.
look at this. We got Sips in the chat. Miriam, you're gorgeous from Naked Fame.
Thank you.
Sips in the chat.
I have
Sips in
cats
the
on
chat.
my tights. Meow.
Chat.
But I can't show you. But they're
We
disco
could.
cats.
Actually, we could. Let's do a body.
Do you see these space cats? Meow, meow, meow.
Do you still think she's hot now?
She's a crazy cat lady.
I'm hungry. Okay, I'm gonna probably go just find. Maybe I'm gonna go pack up my shit and then go find some food.
I have to walk a mile to this party.
Where is it?
It's somewhere across the way.
Right, because it's a secret location. Just keep out the riffraff.
Is it a secret
I don't
location?
know. I imagine.
Oh my goodness, I hope not. Okay,
All right.
I have to get cracking.
Okay.
Should I go get your key and just...
Should you go get? You don't even know where it is.
No, I don't. I don't know if it was on the media table.
No, it's in my bag. That means I have to go. All right, here we go. We're walking to the media table. Actually, you know what? That's good. I can show you guys the media room again. You've seen it already.
Action?
All right, yeah. Anyway, again, here's the crowd again, and that's another legitimate news. The Real American Voice news thing channel. Oh, you know what I bumped into before? Karen Turk. I think and she's like, they spelled my name wrong on the poster. And I was like, girl, I feel your pain. They're constantly spelling my name wrong everywhere I go in life. Look at this! Look at this! Isn't that great? This whole setup costs $20. No. So, my whole operation here, and they're like, look at, everyone's like, oh, look at your whole thing. It's held together with rubber bands and duct tape. That's my life, though. Do I need to go to the room? No, but I will bring you there. That guy's also into water. Maybe I will interview him tomorrow, or he'll pop by.
I have to be ready like in 20 minutes.
I'm being rushed. All right, we're gonna go up to the media room. No, this is good. You guys can see the beauty of the media room. This is pretty fun, guys. Low tech. Low tech is the best way. Yeah, there are competing water companies here. Oh my God, you guys, we're going in the elevator. You're not gonna get this exclusive anywhere. So the way that this works, it's like the We're back. Oh my God, we're still here. Anyway, as I was saying, it's the third floor, but they call it M. Here we go. That guy. And look how beautiful this place is at night. They turn on all the lights. There's the water. You know what I'll do? I'll do a little walk around tour. You can see like You could take a boat ride throughout the water that's around here. It's pretty cool. I'm going to lose signal in the elevator. I did. That's what happened. It's exactly what happened, Scrotum. Last night there was a poor man here. Not poor. He works here. He was waiting for me to come back so he could lock the media room. Oh, God. Oh, they have sweet tea everywhere here. That's another aspect of the convention life. So you guys, look, here's the wide view on my media booth. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that dope? I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, Chrissie.
Miriam, you gotta keep track of your key.
No, I just walked out. I'm like, shit, I didn't put it back. I know. I'm sorry.
All right, let me go get the thing. I wonder if I should walk around with this and do like a. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll walk around and give you guys like a tour. Okay, hold on. Miriam, just vamp.
Vamp. Vamp or vab? Do you know what vabbing is? Do you have any questions for the bee lady? No, I'm not gonna honey trap you. I'm not gonna honey trap you. More likely to get honey trapped. I like to sing in the shower. I sleep with an eye mask on and earplugs. My ex-boyfriend called it my Helen Keller kit. Boom, boom. No, it's not that. No, it's that. I do Marge Simpson. I'm going to perform that for you right now. I do voices. Homer, you know I love you. You gotta stop eating those donuts, Homer. How's that? It's not bad. I got a 1 thumbs up from Chrissie. That's pretty generous. I know. I also have a character called Sassy Sasha. She's British. She's unabashed, unhinged. Unhinged. She likes to swear. I'm gonna have to keep on doing this. Can I help you? No. I'm sorry for breaking up the. I'm gonna do a bit. It's gonna be, I'm unvaccinated vermin. Let me tell you a couple of stories. Since I've been covering this space of vaccine safety for many years, I think it was 2018. I was writing an article on CBD and for Marie Claire, so I had to really dumb it down. But I was like, "Thank you, mainstream. You're publishing me again." And they called me at home and they said, "What are your personal views on vaccines?"
All right, let's walk and talk.
And the story had nothing to do. It was about CBD. And 2 days later, they killed the story because of my personal views on vaccines. And that was in 2018. Sorry to get heavy, but it's silent blatant calling going on. I know it.
I found my old fruit from this morning.
Is
it tastes a little sour, but it's fine. I'm gonna eat it.
So what should I do? Hold
Hold
the
the
pole?
microphone. Yeah, hold the microphone.
Hold the
I'm just
phone?
gonna hold the pole. And I'll hold the mic.
Hold the yeah. Hold the
Okay. All right, and I'm either gonna turn it off or I have to be in the camera. So you're holding it like away from me, point it at me, and then down. All right. I should have hired an actual camera person. That's all right. This is what you get. This is what you get on $0. Okay. So we're leaving the meeting room now. Oh boy. You have to point it at me. Point it at me. There you go. You can do it. It's okay. So there's a secret little stairway that we can go down. Miriam, you gotta walk at least the same speed as me. Okay. I'm probably gonna lose you guys again in the elevator. So I'm gonna eat my old fruit and Now this is a mukbang. Do you guys want to see the room? Yeah. You know what? I think I'll take this out of the thing. Maybe I'll just hold my phone.
For me to, like, hold it
I know.
And see
Showbiz.
where you are.
Showbiz is tough. All right. Oops. 2-2. Hi, I'm back. Holding the phone now. I'm losing you guys. This is really funny. So now we're going to go down the secret stairway. Oops. Secret stairway to our room. There's like a bajillion rooms in this hotel. What did they say? That this was the biggest hotel that's not a casino? Like that. I'll show you guys the hotel. I mean, the hallway shot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not? That. Miriam's jokes. What did you think of the vaping? Because Miriam was saying, like, oh, you were saying I want to try to do an open mic.
Yes, I have to write down notes about the different stories. It'd be too much to be full on set right here, and I don't want to.
Yeah. I would never want to pressure you like that.
Is this it?
Oh, 2. Now we have to keep going. We have to keep going.
But I appreciate the throwing into the fire.
So yeah, you can definitely find open mics for sure. Like I think I don't know what town you live, but definitely Side Splitters in Tampa has a mic. So yeah, this is the hall. Oops, fuck! I'm losing you guys. I'm losing you guys. Hold on. You have to walk a long time to get to our room. Whew. All right. So you're going to change. You're going to go to the thing.
Yeah, I hope I don't end up like.
I'm going to probably go eat some pizza in the dark somewhere in this hotel.
Well, I might meet you because. Oh, it's so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing.
What is embarrassing? Holding my stick
No.
with my battery on it?
Stick. I am humbled and grateful to hold your stick. No, it's embarrassing to go and
Try to sneak in.
yeah, and someone like
Okay, here we are. Here.
is not gonna take you because I'm a shit show. I'm a grenade. Today I learned that I'm a grenade.
So hold this.
Absolutely all of it.
Yeah, I just need to get the key. It's a lot to just do. Like,
It's not a lot because I've done it a couple of times. I had a rhythm.
also, this is like a really awkward situation. I should just get one of those. I've seen people have like the sticks. All right, guys, I'm gonna log out because you gotta see the bathroom. Okay, sure. All right, yo, MTV Chris. You know what I love about this Sitch? There's a sink here, and there's a sink inside the bathroom. Oh my God! Did you lay down this towel with all my stuff?
I'm sorry.
Did you put this towel here with all my stuff under it? Do you think the maid did that?
I don't know what's.
Did you put?
this stuff on?
Did the maid put this towel here, or did you?
No.
Oh my God! The
I
maid
did
did
this.
this. Look at that. The maid put this here. Wow, I'm amazed. Maybe I'm gonna eat something, take a shower, read my book. All right, guys. Thank you for logging in. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow, probably around 9 to catch Roger's speech and Karen Turk's speech. So tune in tomorrow. All right. See you guys later.